Today we will be looking at the news which was published on September 12th, 2020, and here's the article. It says the IATA team satisfied with PIA operational safety report. And then as a subtitle it says the team noted improvements in national carriers' operation safety measures compared with previous audit report of 2018. So I guess PIA was a little more prepared on this occasion. The IATA team paid a 5-day visit to Pakistan to scrutinize safety parameters 1027 of the national carrier. According to the interim audit report, the National Carriers Administration has completed 98.5% of the parameters. The IATA auditors scrutinized all the departments of the airline. Supposedly, they looked into flight operations, passenger services, safety, security, and engineering for measuring the qualitative safety measures for travelers in aircraft. That's very interesting. I wonder where PIA Emergency Response Center falls into. Does that fall into passenger services? Only 2 people work in the Emergency Response Center department. And so when PK8303 crashes, there's 2 people working on that. Shout out to the Boy Scouts, PIA Scouts, you guys rock. I'm gonna have a future video about you guys. I promise. After a ban on flight operations by the European Union, it is crucial for the PIA to clear the audit. PIA is working on getting back in good faith with the Europeans. Here's my thoughts on this. IATA, you need to stay longer than 5 days to be able to understand the actual situation. I did have an opportunity to sit inside the belly of the snake that is PIA, and I myself laid witness to the chronic inability to follow SOPs. And to follow procedures and to follow protocol. IATA, you need to stay more than 5 days to witness how corruption, nepotism, and incompetentism has plundered and ravaged what was once a proud airline, that is PIA. IATA, I don't know how these guys were able to convince you that they meet 98.5% of the required standard protocols, procedures, operational safety report. These guys just landed an Airbus 320 in 2 feet of standing water at Karachi airport a few weeks ago while the city was flooding. Why? Because they don't like to waste money on jet fuels doing fly-arounds. That was also one of the problems with PK8303, if you remember, that there was never a fly-around. And this isn't actually common practice because, as was reported in Al Jazeera, here's an article, as you can see, that pilots stated that they were given bonuses. They were given monthly monetary gains for saving jet fuel. So basically, for endangering the lives of people, the pilots were given bonuses. How do you save jet fuel? You don't fly. You don't do a fly around before landing. You just straight in, hot and heavy, direct descent. And you're telling me they meet all safety standard requirements, or 98.5 of safety standard requirements? IATA, they can pretend they're nearly up to compliance on paper. I'm sure they have their SOPs ready and waiting for you. The problem is in the practice. The problem lies in the company culture of PIA. The problem lies in the twisted mentality and ethics and principles that infect the minds of those that operate PIA. And this is evident, clearly made evident in their business practices. Hookers, drugs, drinking while flying, money laundering, kickbacks, and don't forget fund misappropriation. But in the end, one thing is true. Every rupee will be accounted for into the pockets of those who continue to destroy the nation of Pakistan. Thank you for tuning in to Dad's Last Journey. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.